back. Today we're going to be doing What If the Russian Empire Came Back. That rhymes, I think. Well, actually, no, that doesn't rhyme. I'm stupid. Okay. Yeah. So I already colored it in Russia, but Ukrainian-Russia war. We're just gonna kind of just ignore that. Let's pretend some things happen. I'm not gonna say it exactly yet, but yeah. So the way the Russian Empire comes back is not going to be the Russian Empire just plops down on Earth randomly. It's going to be there was a revolution. I'm actually being more realistic, especially since at this time things are getting really kind of worrying in Russia right now, at least for Russians, as a revolution is kind of approaching them. I wouldn't say exactly, but it is kind of getting a little dangerous there. A bunch of groups, neo-Nazis and stuff, just go rising up randomly in there. But yeah. Oh my god, my mouse sensitivity go burr. I just went to the pool, so yeah, pretty nice, really nice. All right. So what's going to start is a lot of groups are rising up right now and kind of defending Ukraine. But one particular group really isn't really defending. They just want to be independent. And that are the imperialists. If you didn't know, in World War I, the Russian Empire, white forces, were imperialist. So yeah, I think the revolution mainly skyrockets in Moscow, which I think is right here, yeah. And from here, they do kind of expand. Going here, too. And they start catching wind. And a lot of countries are starting to support it. Well, not much, as after they realize, wait, this is imperialism. They kind of don't. Well, I don't know the exact kind of... I don't know how the world really sees imperialism. But, yeah. I don't really see. I don't really know. We're just gonna think that, well, the rest of the world doesn't like it anymore. So, yeah. They are winning, though. Russia just ends the war with Ukraine because they can't fight a war and have a revolution going on. So yeah, after that, they start kind of strengthening relationships with other enemy countries. Saying USA, they try forming an alliance because they don't want to fall like they don't want to fall like the white forces did in World War One. So yeah, so far though, the blue team is winning pretty good. And they also do expand down here. That's not too good for Russia. And Vladimir Putin kind of sensing the demise and sensing a world war about to happen. Even though I'm gonna make a part 2 today, but I'm not gonna... There's no way I'm gonna make a whole full-on blown series on a world war. I mean, if you want. Okay, if this video gets at least 5 comments and 10 likes, I'll do that. I doubt it will, actually, because I don't get much likes or comments. I hardly have any comments, but yeah. And so far, they've captured all of this zone. I forgot what the state... I forgot what the state's called. But, yeah, I think it's something like that. I know this has nuclear things in it, but yeah. So far, the blue team is winning quite heavily. And, well, from here, things just start skyrocketing. Russia's army has gone really bad. And not just really bad equipment, as, well, yeah, of course. And a lot of the Russian army is kind of switching here, as they have better equipment, they're just better overall. But over in Russia, you have to buy your own body armor. They don't provide it, which is a little sad. And people that don't have enough money are just poor. So, yeah. A lot of the Russian military is switching sides, and that's not good, as the Russian military is already bad. And, well, over here, they train them a lot better, and they also give them their own equipment. which the Russian Empire's economy is already drastically going up as, well, they have their ways. China's ways. And, well, they continue here. And with this, some Russian allies do also decide to help them, including Kakistan, which launches an invasion, but that kind of ends quickly as, well, the Kakistani army is too up to date, and, well, yeah, I mean, they're what's it called again? Wait, what's it called again? I forgot. What's the national song called? Like, like the Pakistan, greatest country in the world. National theme, I think. Yeah, that's really not that, like, honest, as they're not the best country in the world. And, well, yeah. Pakistan having well, the whole entirety of what's this again? Southwest East. Never. West. Most of West Pakistan borders lined. Not entirety of it, because like West is like here, but they are capturing a decent amount of it. Back in Russia, where most of their military is focused, they keep on making their advancements. Moscow is now completely captured, and they meet up here. Really not good. Don't mind the suspicious shape here. I'm just gonna go fix that. Yeah, darn it. Yeah. They continue over here and start trying to meet up with them. And, yeah. So far we have kind of a goofy looking little thing, but don't worry, it'll get better over time. So through here, they do launch their cooperation and circle this. Not a cooperation, I keep on making up words. Well, it's not made up word, I just keep on making up, and I keep on using random words, I don't know why. And they continue down here, trying to line the border with Pakistan as much as possible, and eventually they do push down, encircling this, and boom. Through here, they do install, anyway, they do send several divisions down, or several armies down, and boom. Russia now having a lot of their population kind of like just under Russian Empire control. And a lot of the population is starting to flood over here, including Putin, who's fled in these areas. with the monarchy royal family probably in charge with, I mean, they're all dead. Let's just pretend that, like, they have some extra people that just are the leaders of the revolution, start their own monarchy. I guess, maybe, yeah. Look at say he's like Peter the Fourth. Yeah, Peter the Fourth, perfect. And with this, they do continue their advancements. And, well, yeah, they've captured a ton. And they're probably already in the top 10 largest countries in the world, as Russia is very vast and huge. Like, almost double the size of America. Canada has like 9.9 million square kilometers, I think. Russia has like 16 right now. But yeah, this already is bigger than Kazakhstan, Argentina, Algeria, probably, no, I think India is probably bigger than this, maybe. But yeah. Them continuing, or the imperialists continuing down, get ready to launch their massive army from here, down here, to try and capture a ton. Which is obviously going to go successfully, as, well, in real life, the Kakistani army ain't that good, and also because a lot of this will probably never happen in real life. And with this, the imperialists do launch their operation, Operation Operation Kakistan will not have much more calcium anymore, which don't mind, I just messed that up. Very sad, and yeah, it's not gonna be named that. I just don't know what to name that. Operation Reform Russian Empire. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that. And I'm gonna cough a bunch, of course. Pakistan now having a ton of their forces, which is kind of dead. The imperialists do try meeting up here, which is quite easily successful. Encircling this, and well, yeah, this isn't that cool. Pakistan is now forced to surrender. And now I'm definitely sure they're bigger than India. I mean, they just captured one of the largest countries on Earth. And with this, well, yeah. They become, I'd say, ginormous. Yeah. Don't mind these borders, I'm just gonna go ahead and erase those. Come on, man. Now the Imperialists starting to enter through all the Kakistani borders, which is like huge. Well, yeah. So far, they are getting a huge. And Russia now have, well, just the rest of this gets captured. Russia has plans of reforming. The Imperialists really are just obviously winning. They've almost captured. Well, at this point, I'm pretty sure they're like bigger than Brazil, maybe. No, not Brazil. Brazil's likely bigger, but they won't be soon. Russia, Russia not doing too well. Yeah, not doing too well at all. The Imperialists do launch another operation to split Russia in half. And this is like the last area where the civilians will actually even bother living in. Before, well, yeah, I think Vladimir is like over here too. And they plan to encircle this. And the Russian army decides to send a huge amount of blitzkrieg style just movements, sending tons of army, like pretty much all they could out here. Which doing that really isn't too good, as not much army over here means, well, you can see what's happening right now. Yeah. Which eventually they do just encircle it. And the forces here, yeah, their plan kind of came to waste. And Russia decides to just surrender as they don't have anything else to do. Nothing they could do. But, yeah. And, well, this is just kind of sad. Am I right, guys? Well, nah, not really. Alright, now with this, they start targeting big Russian allies. Targeting. Oh my god, okay, hold on. I might have just messed that up completely. So they start targeting major Russian allies and also old places that were part of them. I mean, they're trying to reform the Russian Empire, of course. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. It's fine, Noah, it's fine. Alright, yeah, okay. Amazing. And also including China and Mongolia. North Korea does decide to help China, and, well, they also declare war on these, being quite the component. And also declares war on Iran, and goes on a feast in here. And we'll talk about Alaska later, yeah. So, first, they're going to focus on the weaker countries, not declared war on China or any actual strong countries for it yet. But yeah, with these countries not really having much of a military either, even Kakistan had a better military, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, things aren't going really nice so far. Uzbekistan and Kyrgyzstan, I'm pretty sure. No, I think that's Uzbekistan. That's Kyrgyzstan right there. I think that's Uzbekistan. It's kind of confusing here. Kyrgyzstan immediately starts just being destroyed, and they just surrender. Over here, seeing their comrade fall, and they launch operation to split the country in half. They also surrender, so fully annexing both of them. The rest of the Unistan countries are getting a little scared for their life. Some of them even trying to form alliances. But the Russian Empire, not wanting to lose the chance for land, just refuses and doesn't answer, which is pretty much a refusal. And well, the rest of them are kind of doomed as they only have 2. And right as they enter here, they have no hope, and yeah, and they also just surrender too. Yeah. Not much of a real war, just I don't know. Yeah, not that cool. Well, not that cool for the Unistan countries. The only 2 left are Pakistan and Afghanistan. Next up on the list is these. The Caucasus, I'm pretty sure is what they're called. They immediately invade Georgia, while also entering in Azerbaijan, capturing this, and with that they enter Armenia. From there, they also go in Georgia, and well, Georgia immediately being split into pieces. Yeah, Georgia is actually the first to surrender, and the rest of the Caucasus are kind of just doomed. After invading Armenia, that activates a certain Iran to support them by invading, which still having a ton of military, as Iran was going to be the next person on their invade list, that doesn't go really that far. And well, that's taken out, and they start entering Iran. As soon as they get the border in this area, they just take that over. I might go ahead and just unify that. They immediately enter Iran, and after a bit more pushing in Azerbaijan, they are forced to surrender. Turkey still not helping their allies, which is just Georgia and Azerbaijan. I'm pretty sure they're both allies. They are kind of scared of Russia, but Iran does convince them, hey man, you gotta help us. Or else I'm gonna eat Turkey. They immediately join after that, not wanting to be eaten by Iran. And yeah, Turkey does not want people eating turkey, even though I love eating turkey. Turkey's really nice. They capture this whole peninsula, or not the whole peninsula. I'm stupid, godly. They capture all of, are about to capture all of the northern coast with the sea right here. I forget what it's called. Not the Black Sea. That's the Black Sea. That's the, I don't know, sea. Yeah. After this, they start focusing a ton of their military on this front. Iran, after this, is forced to surrender, having a ton of their land just taken over. The Russian Empire starts to just look really scary. And I did Turkey the wrong color. Turkey declared war, but haven't really send any military in yet. And the Russian Empire, noticing finally that they've been declared war on, but still have been invaded, decided to do it for them. Very smart decision from Turkey right there. Russian troops start entering here, and was immediately not going too well for the Turkish peoples, as well, they immediately have their border with Russia completely trampled in, and Russia starts continuously invading. Anyway, Turkey immediately having half their country taken over, they go ahead and surrender with happily not as much land as they have Turkey lost during the war taken over, but still almost half their country. Not half, but almost half. Russia now looking quite scary. I mean, just look at this. It just looks spooky. Turkey is now just neutral. I don't know why I have that there. And yeah. Next up, oh no. Over here, they do enter into Ukraine, and this time they actually do well, unlike the previous Russia, with their amazing leader Putin, the least corrupt president ever. I mean, oh my God. I don't know why. I mean, the Chinese government is more corrupt, but at least their military doesn't need to buy. But at least their soldiers don't need to buy their own equipment. Like, come on, Russia. Come on, Russia. Like, come on, man. You gotta do better. Ukraine having, well, just over half their country sieged in a matter of weeks. This is just pure chaos. They take that out, and from here they invade the rest. But Finland they're saving for last, as Finland at this point is probably stronger than Ukraine. Belarus, being the weakest, well, besides the Baltic states, is immediately just split in half, and they surrender quite quickly, fully annexing both of them. And we'll just, yeah. Next up on our tray is the Baltics. Not Balkans, Baltics. How different? That's the Balkans, that's the Baltics. I think, at least. I might be wrong here. Through here, they do immediately encircle this part. Amazing strategy play. And they start their major push, and they do not surrender until, well, they just completely capitulate. And Estonia does the same. Which, the same could be said for Latvia, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and I think it's Lithuania. That's Latvia, and that's Estonia. No, okay, no, that's Latvia. No, that's Lithuania. That's Latvia. That's Estonia. Yeah. Oh no. Actually, okay. I forgot about Kaliningrad. Darn it. Let's just say, Prussia just. Let's just say Prussia just comes back. Yeah, that's Prussia. Mini ass Prussia. Yeah, that's the only Russian Empire ally they have. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it's their ally. The Russian Empire really turning into the Russian Empire. Really surprising. And they start on their they start on Finland, immediately aiming for their capital, which is like right there, I want to say. They do continue quite easily capturing it, and now they just, for random reason, start focusing completely on capturing coast. Until they've captured much of their coast, the only thing they have there, and they feel no need to even capture that. And they start their push, immediately doing amazing. They're doing quite better than what the Soviets could do. And, well, yeah, it's just sad. And Finland is split up into like 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. And, well, Finland is just forced to surrender. They really have no hope in doing this. Taking that over, yeah. The Russian Empire being completely reformed. Next, they set their eyes on Mongolia and China. Getting a little worrying here, I know. Of course, I'm not gonna make Russia fully annex China. I'm not doing that, don't worry. I'm not gonna make Russia a whole darn Asian empire. I'm just gonna make it a little bigger than it once was. By a little bigger, I mean this is clearly bigger than the Russian Empire. I'm pretty sure Alaska could already just be bigger than this extra land. Russia owned more like here, and also Moldova. Forget about Moldova, but they'll be bigger soon. Entering Mongolia quite easily. Mongolia not having much of an army, nowhere near close to what they did in the Mongol Empire. Well, I mean, they could easily take out the Mongol Empire's military with guns and tanks. I hate the videos that just say, "Oh, the Russian Empire versus Mongol Empire," and then all of a sudden the Mongols win. Like, I mean, guns and tanks versus bows and swords, and come on. And yeah, Mongolia is now just, yeah, Mongolia, just a bit weaker. Russia getting their revenge finally, after that, like 1,000 years almost, not like around 800 years. They do get the revenge eventually, which is now, and immediately start their invasion against China. Doing immediately pretty well, as China had no idea they were going to be invaded. It's kind of like back in the day when Russia and China, like Russian Empire and Qing Dynasty, really did go to war. And the Russians having support from France, America, Britain, Portugal, Spain, and more. The Qing Dynasty didn't really have much of a chance. But sadly after that, well, Japan kind of got a little mad at them, and the Russians lost quite easily. And yeah, with this, the Chinese do start losing, and well, they have kind of, well, this. China, not really. Well, China losing quite devastatingly, devastating. I don't know. My grammar's just out today. Like it's been. Well, they don't want any more, so they go ahead and surrender. And Russia just takes a lot of Manchuria. Still quite the portion of land. The Russian Empire, not done yet. In part 2, they're gonna get quite bigger. Not big, humongous, 2 times the size right now, bigger. But they will get bigger. And China, Mongolia, don't go ahead and become neutral. North Korea just becomes neutral, not wanting it anymore. And so far, my Russian Empire is looking real mighty. I mean, maybe, just maybe they're bigger than Mongolia. I don't know. But next video, they definitely will be. And I will see you later with this 30-minute video. Goodbye. I'm probably going to post again today, maybe after my dinner. But yeah, bye.